Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Bree. I am a Team Beachbody coach. I am a certified life coach, and I am here to inspire, empower, help women realize their potential, see their potential, reach their potential, take care of themselves. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and just be everything that you want to be and make the life of your dreams. That is what I am here for. That is what I am currently doing. And this whole opportunity for coaching has literally changed my life. I haven't been at it too long at this point, but so much has changed, and there has been big transformations physically, mentally, emotionally, and just lifestyle wise in the short time that I have been doing this already. So I went from an overstressed, overwhelmed, anxiety ridden, mildly depressed woman, wife, and mom of 2 boys to what I am today, which is a mom boss, the boss of my own business, my own boss, and the most confident, capable, positive version of myself that I have ever been. At 41 years old, as I am right now, and I am not afraid to say it, I am more confident and feel better in my own skin than I did at 21, possibly ever. I am in the best shape of my life at 41, and my mindset is completely transformed. Like, the sky is the limit, and there isn't anything that I can't do so long as I put in the effort and the work and think of it. If I can dream it, I can do it, basically. And I never used to have that mindset as an adult. Like, that's something that was like for my childhood, you know, the little girl with a dream. I feel like that little girl, and I've grasped that dream and I'm going with it. And it's incredible to me that it's only been like a year and a half since I've started this journey, but it's been the most incredible year and a half, and I can't wait to see the rest of it. And let me just kind of give you a bit of a background as to how I went from there to here and how it's changed mine and my family's lives, because it hasn't just improved and changed my life, it's done it for my entire family and how we live and how we feel. And that is so important, because my family is everything to me. And the fact that I sought this out as a way to improve myself, but then in turn, it also improved my family's lives and well-being. Like, that's just like the icing on the cake, you know? So if we go back to 2019, the like last quarter, fall into winter, I was not in a good place. I had put on a whole bunch of weight that I didn't want. I was not happy with myself. I didn't feel like the world's best mother. I certainly didn't feel like the world's best wife either. I was literally pouring from an empty cup. I have been a stay-at-home mom since my youngest son was born, and he is now 9 years old. I did a brief stint in a nail salon. I got my nail tech certification, that for a year and a half, and then COVID hit. Nail salons shut down. I had to come home. My husband was working out of town. The kids were at home, couldn't go to school. I couldn't work, and I was riddled with fear and anxiety and stress, and I was not in a good place. I was constantly sick because I was constantly stressed, and just like, if I wasn't ill, like from a virus or germs, I was sick to my stomach with anxiety and just overwhelm and not feeling good, period. I was filling my body with all the junk. I was eating my feelings, and I wasn't choosing the best foods. I was eating comfort food and junk food and just reaching for anything and everything I could find, trying to make myself feel better with food, but not in the nutritious way. Like I said, I was drinking far too much because, again, I was just trying to numb things. It wasn't anything like super overboard, but let's be honest, drinking excessively to any point is not that great for you. It doesn't help your mindset, your mind frame. It puts on weight too. And again, I had a family to care for. I had a house to run because my husband was working out of town. And I just, at some point, I just said, like, enough is enough. What are you doing, Bree? Like, how did you get to this point, and why are you doing this to yourself? This is not helping, and it's not helping your children or your husband, and it's certainly not helping you. Me. So I had been following my now coach, mentor, and very, very, very close dear friend. I had been following her on Instagram since probably September or so, maybe, well, fall, let's say, of 2019. And at first I had no idea she was a coach, and I just started following her because she had makeup stuff, and I was into makeup at the time, and she had really cute kids, and she had a cute dog, and she was local to me, and I just found her through Instagram and started following her. And as I was following her, I kind of got these seeds that she was a coach, but everything she spoke about and put out there, it felt like she was talking to me, straight to me, and like what I was looking for and what I needed. So when I hit my breaking point, when COVID happened, about 2 months in, so April, I reached out to her because I was just like, enough is enough. I need to do something, but I don't know what or how, and I don't have the motivation. I need someone who is going to help me with that. And so I reached out to her, and she set me up with the newest program, which actually at the time was fabulously perfect. It was the boxing program. That was what I started with, and I got to box my little heart out. I punched out all of my fears, my aggressions, my anxieties, my stress. Like, it was such a physical and emotional release for me. And that was when the mindset started to change, because I wasn't holding on to all of this stuff anymore, and I was actually able to let it out. When that started happening, obviously the physical transformation started happening as well, because I was actually following the program. I was doing it 5 days a week. It was hard, and I was like out of shape, and I hadn't done anything like that for quite some time. But I almost immediately started feeling more capable and feeling better, and like I wasn't always walking around on eggshells or like this close to snapping. It was very, very refreshing and a huge relief. And in a short amount of time, I lost a bunch of inches, and the mental weight was almost completely gone. I felt like a completely different person. I felt certainly like a much, much, much better mother and wife, and like I was capable of caring for my family much, much better because I was in a better place. I was eating better. I was taking my shakes every day, which helped with my energy levels. I was actually having issues with some inflammation because of the weight that I had gained before and other like issues that I had. I have mild to moderate scoliosis that I was dealing with, and I would get flare-ups, and the shakes helped reduce a lot of that inflammation. And we all know that like stress and anxiety is not good for you either. Getting exercise portion in there and getting that out, letting that out as well helped reduce that. So like I was feeling like a completely different person in a very short amount of time, like honestly 6 weeks. It was a 6-week program, and from the start to finish of it, I didn't miss a day, and it was like night and day. And just before I had finished my first program, I was talking with my coach, and she offered up this coaching opportunity to me. And sure, it scared the crap out of me. And I was like, I don't know how to do this. I'm a former legal assistant. I'm a mom. I've done nothing but stay at home with my kids for 8 years. Aside from a stint in a nail salon, I do nails. Like, what do I know about health, wellness, coaching, social media? Like, I don't know. But at the same time, I really felt a pull, and I said yes before I even really thought of it in my head. Like, it was like my heart answered her, and I wanted to be the light and the motivation and the inspiration to help other women change the way that I had changed, go from a dark place, a not feeling super great, to feeling the best you've possibly ever felt in your life. And this was just in 6 weeks that I was feeling this. So I wanted to be that for other women. And my whole entire life, I've always just wanted to help people. I always wanted to help my friends when they were in need. When I was babysitting, when I was like 12 to 18 years old, like I just wanted to help all the neighborhood kids and take care of them. And my entire life, all I wanted to be was a mom and have children and have a family. It's always been very near and dear to my heart to help people, but I just never knew to what capacity I was able to do that. And I never really had the opportunity to, other than like, you know, helping a friend move, or, you know, helping hook them up with a lawyer, because I was working in law firms as a legal assistant. So, you know, I could not give legal advice, but I could kind of tell you the ins and outs and what you needed and who was a good lawyer for this type of law and all of that. But to really honestly help people feel better and inspire people, I didn't really have the opportunity. So I said yes to the coaching opportunity, and the community that came with that was freaking phenomenal. Like, the women that I met when I joined, some of them I've never met personally face to face or been in the same room with yet, like almost 2 years later, but I feel so close to them, and I never don't talk to them on social media or text. And then there's others that I've met only a handful of times, probably would have been more if it weren't for COVID and being locked down and stuff. But like, I can't imagine my life without them anymore. Incredible women, super like-minded, and the exact type of community that I was actually searching for at the time, but didn't really know I needed. So in doing that and getting into this community and being inspired by these incredible women who've already had their massive transformations physically or emotionally and mentally, or both, or were in the process of these transformations. It was just super, super inspiring. And it brought a passion of mine to the surface and made me realize what I really wanted to do and how I could make a difference. And in turn, I've just kind of blossomed and really owned myself. I lost myself for so many years as a mom, just being a mom. It was all about the kids. It was all about taking care of the house. And it was all about doing what I needed to do for my husband because he had barely any time at home. He was out of town. And when he was in town, like, he was exhausted when he came home and stuff. So like, I just gave. And yeah, you heard me say it before. You can't pour from an empty cup. Well, actually you can, but what's left? Like, I had nothing to give, and yet I gave. And so when I flipped this and started taking care of myself and, you know, doing our vital behaviors and doing the workouts and making sure I got my water and my shakes, paying attention to what I ate and fueling my body better, it trickled down into my family's lives, and just the positivity that started radiating from me and throughout our household has been magical. It sounds cliche, but honestly, it's been absolutely magical. And I am so, so thankful for this opportunity. And it just keeps getting better with every moment that I'm in this. And I am reaching new potentials that I didn't even know existed in me, and I'm learning so much, and I get to be my own boss. I get to make my own schedule. I get to be there for my kids when they need, and when they don't need me, I can do what I need to do for my business. Same thing with my husband. When he's out of town, I can work my business as much as I need or want. And then when he's in town, we can just be a family. I decide it's on my terms, on my schedule, and it's absolutely everything to me right now.